We're going to do a new segment. This should be fun. One that both of us are kind of excited to see how it goes. Here's what we're doing. We're building the perfect guy pickleball player out of all of the pros' skills. And there's 11 skills or attributes we're using. The trick is we cannot use the same player twice. So I have my 11 players and Zane will have his 11 players. Now, Zane can use one player and I can use that player for the same thing or a different thing, but I can't use a player more than once and he can't either. So with that being said, I think we'll just go down the list. If you're okay with that, Zane, we'll go in the order of the list.
Yeah.
And the first one is serve. Who do you got for whose serve are you going to use to build the perfect player?
Okay, I'm going Deckel. I'm going Big D.
Okay,
100%.
Big D. I like that. He was on my list. I am going Onsens because I like his as well. But I don't hate the Deckel pick. Do you have all of yours done yet, by the way?
No. So here's the thing. I see yours in there, and I am going to try and, because I'm a competitive guy, I'm going to try and make a better player than you, even though you got first pick on all of these things. And I think I'm out to a hot start with Deckel.
Okay, got it. What I did when I went through this, though, go ahead.
We're going to have the people vote on whose player is better. Or we could have them vote on like which, who's better at which skill. Like, I'm taking Deckel over Eric on the serve 100% of the time.
Got it.
I'm very confident on that one.
Got it. And so the thing that gets hard is like I went through and all of a sudden I was like, oh, I have to remove that guy from this one to put him elsewhere. So this could get tricky for you. But so far on the serve, Zane has Deckel. I have Onsens. On drives, I have Hunter Johnson because he's great from both wings. Who do you got?
Oh, talking about great from both wings. I'm going Chris Hayworth easily.
Love it.
He's got a better backhand than Hunter. I would give Hunter the edge on forehand. I think Hunter has the best forehand in pickleball, but I think Chris has got a better backhand, and I think that the forehand is very, very close as well.
Got it. Okay. So Zane has Chris Hayworth for drives, and I have Hunter Johnson. Next up, we have drops. Who is your best dropper, Zane?
All right. This is gonna be you got to think about this one a little bit, but it's Matt Wright. Matt Wright has absolutely money drops. Matt Wright has incredible drops. Can he get all the way to the kitchen after a great drop? Not always.
Sometimes yes, sometimes no.
But he's able to get to the kitchen every time, not being as athletic as Christian Alshon, right? So I think just pure quality of drops, drops with the purpose of getting to the kitchen, I'm going with Matty Wright.
I hate when you pick. I had Matt Wright in my top 3 as like a sneaky pick and almost picked him, but I'm going with Fed. I really like Fed's drops because he can mix it up with both a 2E and a one-handed slice, and his forehand drop is very good as well. And a little bit more aggressive, I would say, than Matt's for sure. Okay, next one. This is going to be a tough one for you because I don't know who you're going to pick. Well, we'll see. Next one is the transition zone and defense. Overall transition zone and defense. I'll give you a little bit more time to think about it because mine is Riley Newman. I was commentating a match at MLP Cup, and Riley made a ridiculous, they didn't win the point, but Riley made a ridiculous left-handed drop from like an overhead into the kitchen and then somehow switched to a two-handed forehand. And that is just sticking out in my mind of like, you can't put the ball away against Riley. So I'm going Riley Newman in the transition zone and defense.
I'm going Augie Guh, okay? Because Riley is, here's the thing. Riley in skinny singles, I would agree with you. Riley in skinny singles, he is going to defend forever. However, he's always got a partner, and his partner's not as good at defending as he is. So, yes, he gets everything back. However, I don't think he's the best setup man from the transition zone. I think Augie gets everything, gets like 95% as many balls back as Riley does. However, I think his quality of reset is much, much better. So, I'm going Augie Guh, and I feel good about that.
Okay, I like it. Next skill is dinks. This is obviously open to interpretation. There's a lot that goes into like who is the best dinker on tour. Do you want to go or you want me to go with mine?
You go with yours first.
Okay. I am for sure saying Hayden Patriquin. He is the most offensive dinker, in my opinion. He moves people around very well, gets people caught off guard, moving their feet, and deciding whether or not to take a ball out of the air or let it bounce. I feel like, especially in men's, you need somebody like that, and Hayden is the guy for me.
Oh man, yeah, I also feel like Hayden is the best. That would have been my pick. What other categories do we have though? Because we can. Let's see.
We got left. We have speed ups, backhand flick, counters, overheads, overall athleticism, and mental toughness.
Oh
There's an
man, the
obvious choice
dinking.
here. It's just where do you want to take it from?
I don't know if there is an obvious choice. I do feel like I agree with you that Hayden is the best dinker. Tyson's an incredible dinker in his like role from the right side. I might
I
actually go ahead.
okay. I'll give you two things. First, I'll let you choose Hayden on this one if you want. Secondly,
No,
I
no, no, no,
had
no, no,
Ben
no,
in.
no, no.
Okay, I had Ben in this category before I got to everything, and then I was like, oh, I have to move Ben. So I think Ben Johns is easily number two in this, but you do you.
All right, I'm gonna go with a sneaky Tyson from the right side. Although I can't just do from the right side, can I?
Sure you
Although
could.
if I can't
It's
just
open
do
to interpretation.
all right, I'm gonna go Tyson from the right side. Tyson's money from the right side, Dinks.
He is. He is. I would just say the only reason I chose Hayden is because he's money and his dinks are so aggressive. Sometimes Tyson gets a little bit defensive, but the
True, true,
consistency
true.
is easily there for sure. Okay, next one,
Right.
speed ups. Again, speed ups are very open to interpretation. I would say because we're only doing speed ups, that includes speed ups out of the air and off of the bounce. I have the right side goat right now, currently, Mr. Gabe Tardio.
And I'm gonna, pick the guy that's carrying him in MLP, Hayden Patriquin. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, like, I think Gabe's Gabe from the right side, I think, is a better speed up player. However, I think
Yeah.
Hayden's more versatile, right? He can play both sides and he can speed off of both wings. Gabe's chewy off the bounce is like good, but it doesn't feel like it's as comfortable in certain situations as Hayden. Hayden, I think, has the most complete speed up package. He can do off bounces on both sides, out of the airs on both sides. I like Hayden here.
Agreed. I actually agree with that, but I can't pick Hayden twice, so that's why I chose Gabe.
Yep.
Uh, backhand flick. I don't know who you're going to go with here because I'm choosing Ben Johns and you're not allowed to. So that's
Oh no,
you're at a disadvantage.
you are cooked. Yuta,
Okay.
don't know how to say his last name, Funamizo or something like that. Yuta is disgusting.
Wait,
It's a disgusting backhand flick.
are you talking about an actual backhand flick or are you talking about his pancake like backhand to forehand thing?
Oh, if you're gonna get me on a technicality, he hits it from the left side of his body.
Okay, okay, that's fine. All right, whatever. That's
I
so
would
bad,
consider
but
a
sure.
tomahawk a backhand, even though I hit it
Okay.
with a forehand grip.
All right. Zane is getting
I'm going Yuta.
a little loosey goosey with the rules here, but that's completely fine. Counters. Ah, you chose the rules. It's not like I made these rules up. Counters,
Wait,
I
but
have
you
J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, J-Dub's a good one for the counters. Let's see here. Hmm. I don't think Ben's amazing on the counters. Andre is great with the counters. But I'm saving him for another category. Counters. CJ is tough to attack. Dylan's pretty tough to attack.
Yeah.
Can I
Yep.
put Matt Wright twice? No, I
No.
can't. Um. No, he's too inconsistent. I was thinking James Ignatowicz. James Ignatowicz can make you look silly on a speed up, but no. Hmm. Deckle. I already have Deckle. Ah, shit.
You do?
I
You
do already
do?
have Deckle on the serve. Uh, I'm gonna go Andre. I am gonna
Okay.
go Andre. He does have good. He's got good counters, but I feel like you've got me
You
beat
gave
on
me an
this one here.
advantage. You gave me an advantage. There are certain ones where I'm just going to win them. Okay.
Fair
Next
enough.
one. Overhead. Any thoughts or you want me to go first?
I think you got to lead off. I feel like you got to lead
Okay.
off.
So I have Jack Sock. He hits the ball harder than pretty much anybody else. And I think his overhead is easily top five. And some other guys may have a little bit of a better overhead, but I already used them, so I'm going Jack Sock.
Who ahead of him has a better overhead? On scenes?
Yeah, maybe. That would probably be it.
I actually feel like somewhat underwhelmed by Jax. I would have thought that he'd be a little bit more explosive. I think Donald legitimately has a better overhead than
good
Jack.
one.
So
That's a good one.
I'm going Donald. Honorable
I like that
mention
one.
is going to be Will Howells too. Will,
Yep.
I've never seen Will get lobbed. I'm sure somebody's going to find a clip of Will getting lobbed, but like I feel like Will gets everything out of the air.
Yeah, I specifically remember MLP. I forget what I just you bringing it up. Like I remember him getting lobbed over his right shoulder, where he like did a quick hop and knew he wasn't going to get there. Got back down, ran backwards, and got behind the ball and dropped it while he was playing with Annalie. And I was like, that might be one of the most athletic things I've seen in a while. But yeah, his overhead is very good. Okay, here we go. Overall athleticism. I'm going with Christian Alshon. I don't know how you go with anybody else, but I'm sure you have to go with somebody else. So Alshon for sure is my most athletic player.
How do you describe overall athleticism? Like ability to play the most
however
amount of
you
sports?
want to. I think it's however you want to define it, Zane.
I think I'm gonna go Jaume.
Okay.
I think he's pretty strong. He's super quick. I'm going Jaume.
Okay, I like it a lot. And like you could have went with like a Hayworth, right? Because he's a big dude that moves really well, but you already used him. So yeah. Okay. Last attribute or skill is mental toughness. I have Andre Diescu for obvious reasons. He is a great teammate, perseveres, cheers on his teammates very well. Who you got? I know
Dre is who do you think I have? Dre's a phenomenal pick. And the fact that
you have not used the GOAT yet in your thing, even though I'm not writing it down. So I assume you're using Ben Johns here.
Oh no, I'm not going with Ben here. If it's a little dark, he's not gonna show up. I'm going with the Slim Reaper. I am going with the Slim Reaper, CJ Klinger.
Oh
CJ
man,
Klinger,
love
mental
it,
toughness.
love it.
How many times has this dude showed up in super important points? The guy is not fazed by anything. Slim Reaper, final answer.
I love it. Okay. That was fun.
I like
maybe
this.
We'll put together like a graphic of both of our teams to put up on the pod, and then we'll have people vote on who made a better player.
Yeah, I like it.
That was fun.
That was a good segment.
Today's episode is sponsored by Trulieve. If you're looking to stay on your top of your game both on and off the court, they've got you covered with powerful plant-based wellness support. They've built a product lineup of safe, reliable cannabis products that fit right into your schedule, whether you're looking for something for balance, relief, or recovery without breaking a sweat. Their team of associates can help you find exactly what you need no matter your experience level. So head to trulieve.com to learn more about their products and how to get your medical cannabis card.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, rather had fun.